Carlos Prates practices a Brazilian folk religion known either as Umbanda or Quimbanda. The line between the two is oftentimes blurred, and practitioners of one or the other will dabble in rituals of the other. So, while Carlos Prates claims he only practices Umbanda and Umbanda is not a dark religion, Umbandists like Carlos Prates also worship spirits and try to channel spirits. And yes, while the Ogun sigil on Carlos Prates' neck could technically be conflated with the Catholic saint, Saint George, it is still derived from a West African false deity. So let's get into it. Umbanda is a religion that emerged in Brazil during the 1920s. However, it traces its roots back far further than this, as it was an underground spiritual practice that combined elements from West African religions, indigenous religions, and Catholicism. There is no central authority in control of Umbanda, as it is organized around autonomous places of worship. Followers of this religion are called Umbandistas, or in English, Umbandists. It is ostensibly a monotheistic religion, and it believes in a single God who is distant from humanity. Beneath this monotheistic God are powerful non-human spirits called orishas. In the more spiritist-oriented wing of the religion, white Umbanda, these are viewed as divine energies or forces of nature. In the more Africanized forms of this religion, they are seen as West African deities and are offered animal sacrifices. So we can see right here that Carlos Prates is likely not practicing white Umbanda, but is practicing black Umbanda, as he has a tattoo or sigil on his neck of Ogun or Ogum, which is a West African deity. It is a warrior god from West Africa that, as mentioned earlier in the video, is often conflated with warrior icons such as Saint George. These divine energies use spirit emissaries that are believed to be the ghosts of enslaved Africans and indigenous Brazilians. And these are the main entities dealt with by Umbandists. At Umbandist rituals, spirit mediums sing and dance in the hope of being possessed by these spirits, through whom the congregations receive guidance, advice, and healing. So we can already see the parallels between Umbanda and other forms of shamanism that involve a shaman or spirit channeler who can contact these different spirits for good or bad reasons. Umbanda teaches a complex cosmology involving a system of reincarnation according to the law of karma. So even here, we can see more Orientalist belief systems being used by Umbandists, as karma is an Indian idea. The religion's ethics emphasize charity and social fraternity. Umbandists also seek to reverse harm that they attribute to practitioners of a related tradition called Quimbanda. Quimbanda, as opposed to white Umbanda or Africanized Umbanda, is even darker, and it involves the use of heavy animal sacrifices, the use of sacred smoke such as tobacco smoke and other herbs and narcotics, as well as using crossroad rituals and graveyard rituals and all sorts of stuff like that. The use of alcohol to attempt to channel spirits and let them take over you. And the focus of Quimbandist is usually fame, money, sex.
The Pharisees are on me, they're behind me, they're throwing stones at me right now. We gotta dip, we gotta get out of here right now. Demon-possessed man on my right, I'm praying over him right now. He's cracked, he's cracked.